that might get the code into our system where we realize, like, I've now asked, what have I asked for forgiveness from? And why am I asking for forgiveness? Because it was my act. I did this. I chose to do this. Even though I didn't think about it, I still chose to do it. And I chose. And what was it? And those will become more clear when you're asking for forgiveness, because maybe the first step to actually correcting something is the asking for forgiveness part. But just for my private note, my own, even writing out, not a full apology, but maybe just a sentence, like the recognition of asking for forgiveness, my declaration of apology, like, or remedy, my attempt of, I apologize for please forgive me for my misstep. And you could write it down. And even though you're not giving it directly to the people, because you don't want to keep poking the bear, and that regret is part of the pain. We could just call it all pain, and that's how we know it was a mistake. Manifest your forgiveness by your act of acceptance, of acknowledging the responsibility to your unintended target. There is a problem with nonsense. Seemingly so. And part of the problem with not being fully thought through is that you may not even know what your target is. And you can do that in your own private notes. And then you can sit peacefully, and it's that feeling, like returning the loving heart feeling. And that's what's going to get you to where you want to go. And that's why it starts to go bad, because your navigation is the feeling, and you get that dark guilt, anger, regret cloud that starts to lead you like on the shoulder, and then pretty soon you're in the ditch. Yeah, and this is a good little method to kind of just help you a little bit, to help us. For myself, I'm not even just, this is what I'm going to do. And then you sit, and as if they had read it, or, and accepted it, and they understand that, they already understand. You can come back up onto the path, the righteous narrow path leading to heaven, based upon God's grace. It's the highway, he says. In the wilderness I will already have a highway created for you, says the Lord. Check it. Go to BibleGateway.com and just type highway in the wilderness into the search bar, and it'll bring you to the verse. And then you can feel that love that you want. That's what we really want. That's what we need. Coming back to that love feeling. And that love feeling is the path. I am the path. I am the way. And everything will start changing. You're on a new path now. These expectations and our own acts. Just because I gave so much doesn't mean others have to do anything. So that there's no need to be hurt by such things. Start with whichever one of the three. Start with whichever one of the three that you identify with. And center yourself back into that heart love, like someone was coming to hug you. Someone is the one that you want is walking up to come hug you. And you can't see them yet, but you know they are. And that feeling that you get, that's the feeling we're going to dwell in, because we know it wasn't our intention to hurt others. We were simply seeking love. And that is the truth. I sincerely apologize for my missteps. the people that I've hurt are the people I wanted to love. Right? Lack of thought kind of puts you at fault. We do deserve, forgiveness is an abundance. Like, that bad feeling means that you know that that's not something you want to do. Your intention was not met. Therefore, it was a mistake. And that bad feeling, even though we dwell in it, even though we condemn ourselves, perhaps that's hell, perhaps that's Satan, a little seasoning of hell or Satan, not the full dose, but it's trajectory, not with a CH, but with a T, trajectory. They can traject into an unintended target.